Catherine cosplay, the best I could do with things I already own. What about you, Vincent? What do you think of me?
How do you feel about me?
I couldn't keep myself away from you.
I couldn't keep myself away from you.
Okay, so you guys watched my 20 sexiest girls in games I did a few weeks ago, right? No? Well, get the fuck on that. Link will be in the description and in the cards. After all, that video is the whole reason I'm doing this video here today. I don't know how, but I totally forgot to add Catherine to that list. Literally, she's like top 5 to me, if not top 1 sexiest girl in games. So how the fuck did I forget her? Catherine is even one of my favorite games in general, but for some reason I keep forgetting about it. I mean, when making the video, I thought I would probably forget someone, but not someone as sexy as her. So to redeem myself of this heinous act, I've decided to compile 10 reasons why I fucking love the Catherine game. And I decided to do my best to look like Catherine. One day I'll have to actually do a real cosplay. If you haven't played this game yet, you should. And a note, if you haven't, there will be spoilers. So just stop the video now, go play, and come back and watch. First reason, Catherine is so sexy. It's pretty obvious that number 1 is gonna be how sexy Catherine is. Catherine with a C, not with a K. She's like too sexy. I guess it does make sense that she's irresistible since she's a succubus. The way she moves in the cutscenes, the way she talks, she pretty much exudes sexuality, while still being the perfect amount of cute and youthful.
You must like what you see.
I'm not staring.
You're a bad liar.
She pretty much embodies everything I like in a woman, even down to her sinister core. And the contrast with K. Catherine just makes her so much more amazing. Reason 2, Vincent is voiced by Troy Baker. I cannot help but love a game that features Troy Baker, my all-time favorite game voice. This guy's in fucking everything and he always plays the hot guy. I'm looking at you, Kanji Tatsumi. Basically, Troy's voice all over this game just makes it all the more enjoyable to me.
I was... sorry. Well, I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get home.
Number 3, the predicaments in the game are relatable, but the happenings are fantastical, and I love that balance. That balance is perfect in my opinion. I love it when a game takes a possible happening, like let's say a hotter girl comes in to strain an already troubled relationship, and then adds in fantasy elements like succubuses and people dying in their dreams. I've actually been in a few situations that are very similar to the C. Catherine in the story, and I've always wanted certain sci-fi elements to be real. I even actively fantasize about it. Hell, that's one of the reasons that I love gaming in general. You can be fucking anything. 4, the illusion of choice, multiple endings, and the replayability. If you guys have been watching my gaming content for a while, you guys know I love choice in games, or the illusion of choice, even if the outcomes are only slightly different. It's a guilty pleasure, I know. But this game actually has several substantial endings. And it's just as fun to play blindly through to see what you would get if you were actually in that situation as it is to replay it to get a specific ending. To me, that just adds a ton of replayability and makes me love the game even more. Also, I like the polling of the other players. That's pretty cool too. Just so I can see where I stand among the rabble. 5, puzzles and platformer-like challenges. I fucking love puzzle games and I also love platformers. So playing a puzzle platformer with the illusion of choice like a lot of the JRPGs has is a dream for me. This game has multiple difficulties and the puzzles do get pretty hard. And downright scary sometimes. When shit is chasing me in this game, I genuinely feel scared and anxious. I get to feel that horror feeling with this game without having to play some shitty, dark, first-person game with no real game mechanics. Number 6, it is published and developed by Atlus, one of my favorite game companies. I've loved Atlus ever since I played Steambot Chronicles back when it was new, and with Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne being one of my favorite games of all time, I'm pretty much a sucker for anything that comes out of that company, developed or published. Number 7 is sexy sexting. You get to sext Catherine in these games and receive sexy pictures from her. This is where a lot of your choices will come in, and it's almost as fun as sexting someone in real life. I can't be the only one, right? Who doesn't love risque pics from a hot blonde, even if she is a video game succubus? Number 8 is alcohol facts.
I know this is sudden, but here is some trivia about Japanese sake. Now that you've emptied your sake cup, do you know the true meaning behind nama ippon, a type of Japanese sake? There are conditions a sake brewer must follow to label their sake nama ippon. 1. It must only be made with rice and malted rice. 2. No water is added after squeezing. 3. No sake from other batches may be mixed into the brew. This means that the drink is pure rice sake. Use this knowledge the next time you buy sake.
I love the alcohol facts in this game. I love the extras in general and the little bits of dialogue that you can miss if you don't explore absolutely everything and absolutely every time. Little extras like that waste my time like crazy because I love them so much. A lot of people don't care about stuff like that and they just run through the game, but I can definitely count that among one of my guilty pleasures. Even the conversations with the creepy old lady twins were great. Number 9, Rapunzel Arcade game. I love minigames within video games. Like the Lost Viking in StarCraft 2, there's an arcade game you can play within the game. It has real levels that actually get pretty tricky, and it does have a whole story that goes along with it. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the game, with the quotes and all. And number 10 is sheep. And no, not the kind you might see in the comment section of a YouTube drama video. They're cute in this game and creepy at the same time, even though they really are actually people. I love the struggle that they all have between each other, trying to understand that they are also sheep, not just talking to sheep in the dream world. It's hilarious. Also, I really want one of these. So cute. Okay, one more quick reason before we go. There's this really sexy waitress chick with red hair named Erica. I loved that chick in that game. She's smart, she's strong, she's funny, and later you find out she's a trans woman. I love that they didn't make a huge big deal about this, as if they're trying to make a statement with it, but that the characters are that diverse. And I love that the characters around her can make a bunch of jokes about it and she's totally cool with it. Like, what would happen in real life if everyone was just rational?
You can tell I'm happy. To be honest, me and Erica are...
Anyway.
More diversity in our sexy game characters, please. I hope you guys enjoyed my personal list of 10.5 reasons that Catherine is one of my favorite games of all time, and Catherine is one of the sexiest girls in games of all time. I'm sorry, Catherine, for forgetting you. Only problem with that game is it's not on PC. If it was, there'd be a Let's Play on my channel for sure. Maybe now that I have the laptop, I can capture card it. Alright guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments what you like or dislike about this video. I am trying to tailor my content to you as much as I possibly can without losing my own creative voice, and I will see you tomorrow with another fucking video. Don't you run away from me. Bye guys.
Marriage is just a tradition, right? Seriously, who wants to be tied down? As long as two people are together, it's okay, right? It's supposed to be free, don't you think?